Nice. This is Jackie and I am here with Taylor Bennett. Day 2 Firefly.
Day 2, yo.
You've already performed, so you've done the work. Now you get to have fun.
Now I get to have fun. Now I'm chilling. I'm, relaxing, smoking up, drinking up. You guys got a lot of, first of all, very dope sponsors, but then also you guys have some really good fans that know how to have a good time. So, I'm excited to get out there and connect with, a couple people. It's going to be dope.
Got some good weather, a little bit of everything. Your latest EP American Reject came out last month.
Yeah.
How has it been evolution since the Taylor Bennett Show mixtape?
It's been crazy, yo. Evolution has changed so much, but, everything is important. It's a stepping stone, like I said. I played Firefly 2 years ago, and this is my second time being back. And, the energy was the same, but it was even bigger and more broad. You build as you go along, so.
Absolutely. What inspired the songwriting for that EP?
I think just the idea of being able to accept yourself, and then also the idea of, isolation or, the kind of fucked up reality of people wanting to label someone as a reject because one thing is different, even though they have something that's different about them that somebody else might not like. So I guess the whole idea is trying to make a relation of we're all different and we all have one thing that makes us unique, and, maybe that's why we can agree with each other,
I'd rather us be unique than all be the same and boring.
Exactly, but that's what they want. Believe it or not, they want us to all be the same, and,
No, thank you. No, thank you. What sets your sound, especially on American Reject, apart from, let's say, your brother?
I think that the American Reject is a rock vibe. I grew up I listened to a lot of different stuff like the Smiths, Queen, the Beatles.
Oh, you have good taste in music.
I have great taste in music. And he did as well, but, I think there's a lot more of it that's an influence in my music, especially with the new project, so.
I like that. I like a little rock influence. I like a little fusion.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Yes, very nice. I think that sets it apart. So when you're writing things that are a little more autobiographical, are they a challenge to play, or do they kind of help you get through the crap?
I think that they are easier to play because then you get those reactions. Like then when you say something, people are like, oh my gosh. Like, because there are at festivals, especially like Firefly, a huge festival, there's new people at your show or at your set every year, and every time. So,
That's important. So with new music out, what role does music streaming play? Is it something that you rely on or something that's sort of an added bonus? I got it this time.
Stop flipping it. Had to do it for the camera one time, catch it. Okay. Say that one more time.
So with new music in 2019, what role does music streaming play? Is it something that you focus on, or is it like an added bonus?
It's definitely something I focus on as an independent artist. We collect all our royalties and our masters and stuff like that because, we do the business eternally. With that said,
Does it mean that you are writing to make something cohesive as an EP, or something that showcases all of your unique talents and all of those rock influences that you pull from?
I think definitely the second, trying to maintain, the same flow and the same, body, not change too much, but at the same time, come through, rock it out, do your thing, be yourself,
Speaking of that flow, how do you go about choosing your set list? How did you choose your set list for today?
Well, today was very special. I performed a lot of songs that I don't get a chance to perform because I do remember the experience of performing at Firefly 2 years ago. And, that experience meant so much to me that I wanted to come back, later in my career after doing, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, Good Morning America, Wild 'N Out, all this shit, and come back and be like, yo, I fucking love you guys, I just love you guys so much, and play stuff that, I know they want to hear, and not so much of, the mainstream, just trying to make sure that I have a good set, but be like, yo, fuck it, it's Firefly, I'm comfortable, I want to have a good show, and I had a great time.
So how does playing live TV differ from the stage?
Well, live TV is a lot more, believe it or not, focused on the vocal performance. The energy doesn't really have to be there so much because most of the people, besides like the 40 people in the audience, are millions of people at home. And, you could tell them to get up and dance, and they might get up and dance, but most likely, they're watching. They want to hear the voice. They want to hear the knowledge. So.
Well, I still want to hear your voice, so what's up next after Firefly?
So we are doing Jimmy Kimmel, July 11th. That's my next late night performance next month. We're going to be doing a new song off the project, so I'm excited.
Stay tuned for much more from Taylor Bennett. This is Jackie, thanks to Chorus FM in the Key of Change and the Vinyl.